ready for a thrilling showdown. Monster machines are in action, delivering jaw-dropping fails and edge-of-your-seat moments. From roaring engines to near-miss chaos, it's a spectacle you can't miss. Watch closely and always stay safe. I was terrified when I saw him standing too close to the train. Thankfully, he narrowly escaped death at the last moment. I think there should be safety barriers and someone assigned to keep watch. Well, he slammed on the brakes and the truck slid down the road due to inertia. That's why the truck bed suddenly broke off. Fortunately, there weren't too many cars passing by at that time. That was a close call. It was a massive piece of metal, weighing up to 200 tons. Due to the cable not being strong enough, it slipped off the crane. Thank God everyone was unharmed and safe. A classic brake test. The operator hit the brakes just in time to avoid crashing into the car, preventing a serious collision. The driver failed to prevent the vehicle from accelerating on the slippery road, causing the wheels to lose traction and the truck bed to suddenly spin sideways. He will never stop speeding until they learn their lesson. If you can't follow the posted speed limits, then don't drive. In an experiment by experts, the Sikorsky S-58JT helicopter dropped a car from a height of 1,500 feet. It was terrifying when the truck shot straight into the air, showcasing both technical capability and drama. A container truck braked suddenly on a wet, slippery road, causing it to veer off course and spin 180 degrees from its original direction of travel. Fortunately, the driver was not injured. The bucket of the Tata Hitachi EX210 excavator got stuck by a rock, creating a dangerous tilt, and the team is working hard to rescue it. However, the operator should fasten their seatbelt to avoid injury. Whoosh! The plane roared overhead, passing close to the roof of the car. The driver could feel the wind blowing through his hair. A close encounter with danger. Unexpected surge. Ferries passing triggered a massive wave, rocking our offshore crane into a standstill. Dangling precariously, the excavator defied gravity, its hammer pounding relentlessly as the crane's iron grip held it firm, fearless in the face of the void. Under the immense power of the excavator, the pickup truck had to suffer the fate of being crushed into a pile of scrap metal. What happens when a bulldozer's turbocharger springs a leak and there's no way to cut the fuel? A runaway engine and a whole lot of smoke, apparently. He may be relieved that this area wasn't separated. That was truly a risk. For those who notice the superstructure, always place something near the entrance. The operator jumped out of the cabin upon seeing the tanker about to fall off the bridge, clearly due to the bridge's safety issues and the driver's recklessness. The operator must have been very anxious sitting in the cabin, considering the immense tension on that cable. If it snapped, it could have whipped back and struck him directly, even though the cable remained intact. Ever felt helpless? That's gravity without brakes. What would you do? An operator might not realize that on snow, where friction is zero, a single slip can cause a bulldozer to tip over. The truck braked hard, sending its tires into a brief, bouncy frenzy. Oh, it's very dangerous. So be careful with the process when doing things like this. This giant has the cheat code of life. I was worried it would tip over. But that engine? Oh, it's running at full capacity, surpassing all limits.
Meu Deus do céu.
Boom. The hospital collapsed. The excavator operator quickly shifted into reverse to avoid flying debris as a cloud of dust swirled around him. That's awful. The ground suddenly collapsed, and the vehicle couldn't avoid it, tipping forward. I screamed, but it was too late. Any wheeled tractor during the thaw is like a cow on ice. Taking a turn could spell the end. Many drivers have been injured on roads like this. The turn is too narrow and sharp. The truck collided with the roof of the house innocently, leaving a trail of destruction. A huge old hotel collapsing suddenly can cause significant aftershocks and affect the excavator as debris may fall onto it. You drive the Vladimirek T2 tractor with two wheels, and it's fast when it bounces up. When it tips over, you have to hold the clutch so it doesn't jump up, or else it will break in half. This is a crane collapse on an offshore construction vessel in China. The crane operator quickly evacuated the area when the crane began to fall. An excavator, testing its luck, slipped down to the riverbank. Only the power of the SD-16 bulldozer could pull it out from the grip of the water. A powerful whirlpool could sweep the excavator away at any moment, and attempting a rescue is incredibly risky. One slip of the bucket, and it's all over. anyone can lead the way. But it takes two powerful buckets, hundreds of horsepower churning, to shove that truck through the culvert. That's the force you need behind it. I am concerned that those huge blocks will roll down and crush the vehicles behind, which is not at all something to be proud of when overloaded. How's life in your van going? Me. That's insane. This is why you always got to check your tire pressure before going uphill. This could have ended much worse. Oh, you have to be careful. One slip and you'll have two tractors tipped over. Experience is very important in situations like these. When the tire has reached its expiration date, but the driver stubbornly refuses to replace it, this is how to solve it. Downhill assist is activated, but instead of using brakes, this truck relies on the engine's power to descend safely. A massive one, 200-ton crane climbing treacherous mountains. That's where the adrenaline kicks in. But I think, based on past experience, the operator skillfully guided the crane up the mountain. The operator lifts the Randon backhoe onto the truck bed in just 45 seconds. This is not recommended for beginners, unless you want to get fired. Check out this roll-off truck in action. Keeping it low and steady wins the race against gravity. Smart move. The truck emitted black smoke that engulfed the motorcyclist, leaving him no choice but to stand still and endure it. The downhill journey of an excavator can unexpectedly turn into an off-road adventure. If the brakes aren't handled properly, it might tip over and tumble down the slope. A symphony of steel and grit, the truck groaned its way up the hill, each revolution of victory against gravity's pull. Creating challenges and then conquering them as a team? Ah, that's the mark of true camaraderie and resilience. This guy destroyed the street to jump over the sidewalk when he could have done it in many other ways, including just going around the sidewalk. It is better to unload the cargo before towing the vehicle, as the heavy load could cause the truck behind to tip over when it has already tilted to one side. This rock formation exhibits clear signs of instability. The absence of any retaining wall or cable anchoring significantly increases the probability of a catastrophic rockfall event. The driver has been too careless. Someone needs to go home and change clothes now. The wheeled crane is struggling in the slippery, muddy terrain. No matter how hard it tries, it seems nearly impossible for it to get through.
Давай, о, молодец, вышел.
The mini excavator struggles to maintain balance when in the ditch. It sways precariously, almost tipping over before regaining stability. That mud is like quicksand. That excavator is really stuck in there good. It's going to take some serious horsepower to get it out of that mess.
It's got him!
Our Riedler 3-axle trailer, a graceful giant, waltzes through the forest, leaving an unforgettable rhythm in its wake. Just one wrong move and the excavator could slide down. The operator is very skilled. The 610 V8 Titan's torque is truly impressive. Observe the dust displacement indicative of the engine's raw power. This incredible journey has come to an end. But hey, don't disappear just yet. Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more epic adventures.